a ton of people watching or anything, but
we're on the opposite sides.
Yeah, we always are. Okay. It happened like 6 months ago or 8 months ago or something, and I can't figure out why we're opposite. Is that okay? That is on.
Okay.
All right. Well, you guys need to, whenever anybody gets on, need to tell us if you can hear us better this time compared to the last times.
Do you have a new mic?
No, that's Walter.
Oh.
But we haven't been using Walter because it was fine without Walter. Like we couldn't discern a difference between having him and not having him. But since I got my new computer, I've had a couple of people email and comment that our audio kind of sucks, which is weird to me because I have a brand new computer. So I was like, the audio should be great, but I listened back and it sucked. So it's like, what the flying flock of birds? So I'm bringing out Walter. So you guys tell me if it sounds okay with Walter. Walter's our mic. I can put Walter right here. Let's put Walter right there.
Okay.
Hello,
Walter.
Oh, Walter. And we'll see if it's any better with Walter.
Okay.
So Deborah is so cruising.
Mm-hmm.
The last text she said, I haven't put any of the photos that she sent up on Instagram. I'm sorry. I'll try to do that. So that you guys can see where she is. But they flew to Spain.
Right.
And then they're taking a ship from Spain back to Miami. And the last text we saw from her, she had 4 sea days.
Yes.
So was that yesterday?
Yeah.
Okay. So yesterday she started her 4-day, which we won't be able to communicate with her. 4 days at sea, which she loves her sea days. Yeah. So
she does. I like them too, though. I do. It's just kind of nice to go out and smell the ocean every now and then instead of your stale room.
Well, yeah, Tori and I weren't in our room, but yeah, little spurts during the day, like if you wanted to drop something off or pick something different up.
Right.
Even on our sea days, it was just like we were out and about. We were
we were
off doing this or seeing some concert or whatever.
We just kind of did our own thing, and everybody was happy. I mean, we had dinner together, which was nice.
We always had dinner together,
and then we just did our own thing afterwards. So
yeah. So at any rate, I'm thinking Deb will be back next week. But I'm not 100% sure, y'all.
She may find something else she wants to do.
She didn't really give me her itinerary for this cruise, so I don't know.
She's happy.
Okay. I don't need to be her gatekeeper.
No.
But I find it kind of weird to do the podcast by myself. I know there's a lot of podcasters that do.
They do
it by themselves, and but, I like to have somebody to talk to.
Well, yeah, me too. Besides that, they're not as much fun.
Right. So, yeah, if I can't finagle somebody to come in and do a podcast with me, any viewers who's close to Indianapolis, if you want to do the podcast with me, let me know.
Just let Sue know.
Because she's reversing this. So she's only back for like a week. And then they fly to Miami, get on the same cruise ship, and go back to Spain. They're doing the whole thing, but they have like a week in between, and they fly home for the week.
Why bother? Just stay where you're at,
because she needs to wash her freaking clothes.
Oh,
well. She hates using the laundry on the ship.
Oh, I don't blame her. I don't like that either, because they end up, something that used to be this big ends up this big.
Yeah, well, I think she has enough t-shirts. She should buy another one on a freaking rock in the ocean,
which I'm sure she has done. my fear is not having enough undergarments for that long. But
yeah, but you stop at so many rocks in the ocean. Just go to the Walmart and pick up some more undergarments. Who cares?
Yeah. But I have plenty of that now, so
you know what, y'all? I just replaced most of mine.
I have too.
Because mine were probably from the 90s.
Well, mine were that old, but
then, you pick up a pack of whatever,
right,
panties somewhere,
right.
and they're like, they're not the best. So you revert back to the ones that are your favorites.
Well, yeah, just like anything else. But you know what?
But I found I ordered a pack on Amazon.
Did you?
Yeah, so I ordered a pack on Amazon of whatever brand it was, whatever, and just fingers crossed, hoping that they're okay. These are not things that you try on before you buy, people. Like And so I got them and I'm like, hey, I really like these, and I wore them, for a week or so. Went through the pack and I went, I'm ordering another pack of these, so I got 2 packs of them. And then I had to do the same thing for the top portion because I'm like,
that gets me more than anything, because you spend anywhere from $30 to $40.
That's on a cheap one.
I'm saying, yeah. And then it's like, you could have bought an outfit for that.
Well, not anymore.
Well, that's true, but at least you could buy
Not
a pair
anymore.
of jeans and
buy a pair of socks for that nowadays.
Yeah. Well,
okay, onward to
better things. Or different things.
What you knitting on?
It's a scarf.
What you got there, girlfriend?
It's a scarf, and I can't tell you the pattern because Sarah was over one day a couple weeks ago, and I gave the pattern to her, but it's like a basket weave pattern.
Yeah,
a knit in between.
Lord, don't need to come to me. My stupid computer. I keep turning it off and it keeps reverting back to it. Normally it's okay, but sometimes when you hold something up. So it's just a basket weave, but it's pretty.
Yeah.
Look at that.
And then I've got this color, and then I've got a darker blue that I'm going to, after I use what I use out of this, put the darker on the other end. So it'll be.
Oh, it'll be too. Oh, that'll be cool. That'll be fun.
And of course I have your little ducky stitch mark.
Look at little ducky.
Yep.
Little ducky.
Love the ducks.
I was going through, I've been going through my Etsy shop.
Oh my gosh.
Online and in my room. And if you haven't favorited the shop, favorite it. Because more than likely at this point in time, you're going to forget that I'm going to run a big sale in July. So, but if you have this shop favorited, it'll give you a notification that there's a big sale. I think I'll have the whole shop on sale for the month of July.
Okay.
And I'll have a bunch of new Christmas items up in July.
Then I can shop.
That are not up right now. I don't think I have anything really new into the shop. I could put up some love rainbows, and I put up some poo emoji things, which are kind of funny. But I think I've talked to you guys about that already. So I haven't really put up anything new.
That's all right.
I'm just it's downtime for that.
Yeah, I think so.
Although I have to admit, y'all are keeping me busy with the ring sales. I have been selling rings, stitch marker rings, like these little guys. I like hotcakes. These are the newest. These are Mountain Rain. Really? No, you don't have those. They're really bad. You can't see them here, but go into the Flock website and look at them. They're like blue and green agate bead on a rose gold ring, and they're called Mountain Rain, I think is what I named.
Okay.
They're really hot at the moment, which is why I'm making more.
Well, that's a good thing.
But other than that, okay, so I know I told you guys I was going to make that pink blanket.
Oh,
the size of my king size bed.
Oh yeah.
Plans have changed.
Oh,
let me go grab it.
It's really pretty. It's really beautiful. I really love it. And she's gonna go get that so she could show everybody else. And so, here it comes. Here it comes. Do you need help stretching?
No, they've seen it stretched before. But,
okay.
But I've done that.
All right.
I'm mainly doing this because it changed my mind, y'all. Me change my mind? That would never happen.
No, not you.
But I don't have a measurement for y'all, but it's big enough for a good sized lap blanket.
Well, yeah. I mean, here you go. And Sue's already covered, so
So
Oh.
I decided, because our enabler, Miss Marsha,
Oh,
Marsha, she
Marsha.
sent me a link to a pattern and says, check this out. So of course I had to get it.
well, yeah.
And I did check it out. And I thought it was fantastic looking. But of course it's another freaking blanket.
That's okay.
So I said, I can't have 2 blankets going at one time.
No, that would defeat the purpose.
Just not. I already have so many. But I really like the look of this blanket. And I thought that would be really cool. So I took out my pink blanket and I measured it. I laid down on it on the floor.
I was here when you did that.
And I went, it's big enough for a big size blanket.
Yeah.
So I said, well, I'm going to finish up this last round, because this one is a 2-row repeat. The pink one is
Okay.
a 2-row repeat. So I had just done the first row of the 2-row repeat.
Okay.
I had to do the second row. And then I said, then I'm going to bind off, because I really wanted to do this other one.
Yeah, that other one's pretty.
Okay, so I had to, I just had to bind off. Okay, so this is the pattern I'm talking about that I really wanted to do. C2C zigzag waffle blanket. Okay.
But
And who's it by? It's on Ravelry, it's on Etsy.
so it's everywhere.
Yeah. It doesn't say who it's by on here.
Maybe it's on the last page. On the bottom.
Copyright. This pattern is printed for your personal use only. Yep. You may not in any form, blah, 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 blah.
Well, maybe not.
It doesn't say who it's by, but if you just type in zigzag waffle blanket C2C, you'll get it on both Ravelry, Etsy, anywhere.
Probably wherever.
So I started it. I finished the pink one, and then I started it with just some scraps. So this is
It's
what
pretty.
it looks like. And I was like, I'm doing this, and I'm in communication with Marsha. We're texting back and forth
Right.
because she did it, and she said it seems to be really fiddly.
Uh-oh.
And Marsha's a teacher,
Yeah.
and the pattern says that it's beginner intermediate. So her saying that it was fiddly, I was like, what? This is beginner intermediate. Like, this should be super easy. So I started it, and I went, she ain't wrong. It's very fiddly. So I said to self, well, the reason why it's fiddly is because of this. So can I just change it? That one little thing, and make it not so fiddly. So I did. And I thought, well, I'll just grab another scrap piece of yarn and try it. So here it is. Not fiddly at all.
There you go.
This is super easy.
You can't ask more.
We need to go in between, because otherwise the camera. So this is not fiddly at all. This is like, I would still say beginner intermediate for crochet.
For crochet, yeah.
For crochet, beginner intermediate. But I went to lunch yesterday with Colleen, which you guys know, at lunch.
Yep.
We had coffee.
You had coffee.
And I showed her both of those. And I said, which one do you like better? And she goes, I honestly like this one better because it's squishier.
It is. It is squishier.
It's squishier. But she said, I don't like it with that yarn because the marl looking of that yarn doesn't work with the pattern. And I go, I agree. So then I was like, but a lot of the yarn that I have is, it's not like long stripes of solid colors.
Okay.
A lot of it is speckly or like this,
Yeah.
you know, where it's just marled into the next color. Or like this, where it's, you know. So then I went, I really don't want to buy all the yarn for another blanket.
No, not when you have.
I have enough yarn.
Yeah.
I could figure something out. And I'm like, well, I have all that worsted, so I could do it in worsted. I'm like, that would be really thick and squishy. But it would also be crazy colors because I bought all that worsted for granny squares to do like the bright colored granny square blanket.
Right.
Coat, blanket, whatever.
Yeah, the jacket.
The jacket coat, which is still in the works.
Is it?
And I went, that would just be another bright blanket, which I have lots of bright blankets, y'all. And then I went, oh, that stupid wrap. It's not stupid. I don't particularly like it because I don't like the backside of it. And to me, on a wrap, you're going to see the backside of it.
If you tie it. Well, even if you're walking up to
even if you wrap it, you know, this one. So this is the front. This is the back. And I don't like, I don't like that you can, I don't like this, the stitches. I don't like that you can see the stitches. So I thought, it's been in limbo for probably 2-3 years anyway.
At least.
It's time to rip it out. So
ta-da.
I have a whole basket, y'all, of cream through brown, pinkish through burgundy,
right,
and light blue through
a darker blue,
dark, almost black blue.
Yeah,
that I had gotten close to 10 years ago, 7, 8.
I remember
years ago or whatever,
because it was on sale.
There's been so many projects that I have started with this yarn because I started it in just a crochet blanket that I was holding 3 at a time,
right,
and I was marling the colors in between. It ended up being way too heavy.
Oh well, yeah,
and I wasn't going to have enough yarn, and I wasn't going to be able to get any more.
No, because it was
so then I tore that out. Yep, because it took it. They got rid of the yarn.
Yep.
So I tore that out, and then I started that. There was a house. It was in Tarja.
Oh.
And it was little mini houses. That was during COVID. It was little houses, and the pattern was with worsted. I'm like, but there's no reason why I can't do it in this. I would just end up making more. But it was in Tarja, y'all.
Don't know.
I didn't get very far with that, and I went, that's not gonna fly.
Goodbye.
Then I tried the miter corner thing.
Right.
Yeah, that wasn't gonna happen either. I just knew it wasn't gonna happen. And then I started the Cush Lake.
Okay.
And that was working for a while, but I was always not liking the backside. I was always not liking the join.
I don't know how you would be able to join without the backside the way it is.
I think I would like that one if I did that all in the same color.
You could do that, but do you have enough yarn?
No. And so I'm not doing that. So y'all, I'm doing it. It'll end up looking like a tea-stained flag.
That's pretty.
Corner to corner in the stitch that I kind of made up from looking at the pattern for zigzag. And it's squishy.
It's squishy. It's squishy.
And it's squishy. So
there you go.
Now you guys have the understanding of the inner workings of my brain. That's how it works. Like if I don't like something right at the beginning, I'm not
You
going
don't-
to do
you're
it.
not gonna
I'm not
do
going to do it. Nope, not going to do it. And I have no qualms about tearing it out. I will repurpose yarn until it's thread. I don't care. Especially when it's something I know I'm keeping.
Right. That's different.
Okay, so the Toby Brown gray blanket that I made for my daughter,
Yes.
she calls it Toby Brown gray because that's the color she wanted.
Yeah. I saw
Um,
that. That was pretty too.
Yeah, no, it was pretty. But working on it was just so boring because it was just like it was the fit on a queen size bed,
That's all that matters.
but the whole thing, Toby Brown gray, it's perfect.
It is. That's what she wanted.
It's what she wanted.
Yep.
Toby Brown gray.
Colleen's on. Hey, Colleen, how you doing?
Hey, Colleen.
And Nancy.
It's probably not going to be a super long one today. I will show you guys where I am on my silly Santa hat
Oh, yeah.
because, I've worked on it a little bit.
Did you?
A little.
A little teeny. Uh-oh, something's caught.
Yep. It's okay.
You got it.
There's just around Minnie Mouse here.
Oh,
I think I posted a picture. I'm probably close to doing the next decrease.
oh, because there's every 12 rows you decrease, right?
No, every 2 inches.
Ah.
It's supposed to be 20 rows,
Oh.
but I'm not counting my rows. I'm just going by inches because I estimated. So, and I estimate my 2 inches too. I'm not being super precise. So I have this much left of the first skein, then have another skein.
Oh, okay.
But I don't know how long it'll end up being.
Down to your waist?
Well, it doesn't matter. Long enough that I can wrap it around and use it as a scarf too and a
Down to
hat.
your waist.
Down to the floor.
Well,
I'm hoping that I have enough for a pom-pom. Well, I will. I'll just make it in black or red or green or
Yeah.
cream if not. But I'll make a little mini pom-pom with very tippy top. But this is I'm waiting. So whenever I'm waiting somewhere,
yeah. Yeah.
I work
Something.
because I can do it
You can do it in the car.
in the dark.
Well, yeah, you can do it in the car. You can do it at
I can
lunch.
do it while I'm composting.
And yeah, that too.
So I
So
don't have to look at what I'm doing. I can do
That's
it at
good.
date night.
date night. Yeah.
Almost always somebody at the friendly says, "Oh, it looks like you're almost done there." And I'm like, "Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no. Eh."
This is not nearly done.
No.
But
But
but you don't even really. The nice part about this is too is that you really don't need a pattern.
I know you're just knitting in the round.
I know. Now, how many
Um,
stitches did you cast on? Do you remember?
170, the largest size on the silly Santa hat. So 177, something like that. I don't know. It was
Oh.
something along that line. And then, so the worst part of this hat to me is
Knit two, purl two.
yeah.
You don't like to purl.
I don't like, well, I don't mind purling now. I guess I don't mind it so much, but I hate going back and forth and back and forth and back and forth and back and forth
Oh, yeah. Okay.
because like I have no rhythm with that.
Knit across and then purl back. Is that what you're talking about?
No, knit 1 stitch, purl 1 stitch, knit
Oh,
1 stitch, purl 1 stitch, knit 1 stitch, purl
oh.
1 stitch.
I don't have the patience for that either.
Well, that's what the ribbing is.
Okay, I thought this was 2 by 2.
No, well, I mean, you could make it 2 by 2, but I like the feel of 1 by 1 better.
Because it's tighter.
Yeah, I like the feel of knit 1 and then purl. No, knit through the back loop and purl.
Okay, so this is about 2 inches.
It's about an inch.
I
like 4 inches so that you can fold it, but I don't have the patience for that.
Oh, no, I don't either. But see, I go, to me, an inch is from my knuckle to knuckle on my finger. And it works. See?
I like how you measure.
Do you?
Mhm. It's good.
Works for me.
Yeah, so unfortunately, fortunately, my doctors have been getting to me in pretty quickly, so I don't sit
That's
there and wait with
nice.
them.
Yeah.
Hmm.
And you go back to work full time.
Yeah, and I've only been working part-time.
Mm-hmm.
So when I come home, I've been either napping
Well, which you should be
or
doing this, that, and the other.
yeah, fiddling with the Etsy shop and
Which is, well, you need to do that too.
filling orders. Y'all are keeping me busy with the orders
And
still.
she's so grateful for that because
I am.
that's what's keeping her ring.
I am. I'm super thankful for it. I'm a
Mhm.
little stunned by it too.
Well,
I mean, I shouldn't be. I am. Like, I don't know.
I like to see all the new stuff you've been creating.
And I have some more new stuff that I just haven't gotten up yet.
But you will.
I will. I'll get them up.
Sure.
Yeah. The Etsy shop has just kind of blown me away a little bit. You guys have blown me away a little bit with the Etsy shop. I'm blown away by it.
You know, like I said, anytime you need help with anything, I'm home all day, you know.
I know it. My mother-in-law
Mhm.
writes all of my thank you cards now.
That's nice of her.
It's very nice of her.
Yes. You owe her a dinner.
I do.
Or pizza.
Yeah, no.
She's not a pizza eater.
Not really.
Oh boy, I am. I could eat pizza every day.
Have you ever had pizza from Amore?
Absolutely.
Okay, good.
It's my favorite.
Is it?
Yes.
Oh, okay. You're my kind of girl then.
Yeah. In fact, a couple weeks ago, we ordered an Amore pizza. We had it at home. But now I don't eat sausage and pepperoni. I know you like this, that, and all this. No.
No, when it's that kind of pizza, I just want either sausage or pepperoni.
Yeah.
I don't want both.
Okay. Usually I just get pepperoni, but I wasn't the only one eating it.
I mean, that's fair.
Yeah.
There's
But
just,
I could have gone all pepperoni and then half sausage.
yeah.
Yeah. But I do like their sausage because it's the crumbly kind. It's not that.
You know, my brother and I went there. My brother had, we did half and half pizza because he wanted meatballs on his pizza, and I just wanted pepperoni or whatever. I can't remember what it was, but yeah, when my brother was here, that was the first time I'd ever been there because Jamie says that I'm such a pizza snob that he just will be like,
Some people
mushrooms and onions. Colleen says,
oh,
I would be down with that too.
no, thanks, Colleen.
Jamie says I'm such a pizza snob because no matter where he would go, I would be like, it's fine. I mean, I'll eat it, but that's not pizza. And then we come here and we go to, the first time we came here, before we'd even moved here, we'd gone to the Ale.
Okay.
And had their thin crust.
Yeah. I like
Don't get it at the Ale. It's not that good.
Oh.
So we were like, it's okay. But then a gentleman came and sat down and he goes, you guys got to get the hand one, the hand tossed
Okay.
kind and the Hermanaki wings. And we're like, okay, we'll have to do that next time. So the next time we went, we got the Hermanaki wings and the other pizza, the good pizza.
The good pizza.
Yeah. So now we're stuck. But it's not, to me, it's not pizza. It's a casserole.
Oh no, see, I don't like that.
Oh no, this is good. This is good.
Okay.
But I'm with you on Amore.
Okay.
That's pizza.
Yeah, I love it.
The pizza at Ale Emporium is a casserole. Just don't think of it as pizza. Just think of it as a casserole with lots of cheese and good bread. And then it's different. And then then it's good.
I also like Pizza Hut pizza. Always have. But see, I like their breadsticks the best out of any of the breadsticks around. But that's just me, but usually and I like a couple of other pizzas. I like
I mean, I would tolerate Pizza Hut pizza just because.
I like Donato's too.
Mm.
So I like their pepperoni pizza.
I'll tolerate almost all the pizzas, but I'm just like, It's not really pizza. That's Americanized garbage.
But
It's like
Amores is my favorite.
it's like the same sort of ingredients put together in the same sort of way, but it's not comparable to the good stuff.
Like I said, I love Amores.
See, my husband says I'm a pizza snob, so I'm a
pizza snob.
You know, grew up in New York City. I want a New York type pizza, the
Well,
kind where
yeah.
the big piece where
big
you fold it in
slide, yep.
half. That's amore,
Yep, it is. That's Amore.
right? That's amore.
Yeah.
And my husband hates that kind of pizza. He's like, ew.
What kind does he?
Oh, he wants the little teeny tiny squares.
Oh
my God. You know, and like the more crap you put on it, the better. No, I just want a little bit of sauce.
Yeah.
A little bit of meat.
Give me my cheese.
And a little bit of cheese. And I'll have my salad on the side. Thank you. Don't put it on my damn pizza.
No. I want my salad separate.
Right.
Yeah. So,
yeah.
Well, you know, we could meet at Amores one day this week when you get off work.
Well, not Tuesday.
That's fine.
Because I'm going to Convivo for dinner.
How about?
I don't know. I don't know if I could handle having Italian twice in a day.
No. What about Thursday?
Yeah, Colleen, can you sneak out for lunch on
Colleen.
Thursday?
Yeah, or take a half a day. She'll probably say,
we could all go to Amore for pizza.
Yep.
Split a pie.
Yeah.
Colleen, have you ever had Amore?
Yeah.
Pizza.
She's still with her. Oh, Colleen, I wish. Every time I ask, can you take a half day? No, I wish. That's all she says. I had a veggie thin crust from Domino's the other day and I liked it. Okay.
That'll do.
I'm not a Domino's fan, but I like Donato's.
I haven't had Domino's in
years.
Yeah. Probably since I lived in Rochester.
Oh, that was a while.
Oh my gosh, that's probably 30 years ago.
That was a while. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
To think 30 years ago.
I bet it was 30 years ago last time I had Domino's.
It's 40.
I was a little bit younger than that.
But 16.
A whole lot younger than that, but a little bit younger than that. Yeah, I don't think I ever had Domino's when we lived in Lincoln. Because there was a place there that Jamie liked, and there was a place there that was okay. It was called Garlic Breath Pizza. If y'all have anybody in Lincoln ever had that, is good. Okay. They used to actually put chunks of garlic in their crust, in their dough. It's good.
That's a little too much.
I know, but I like garlic, so
well, I do too. But that's still a little too much.
And then, have you ever had the garlic bread at the Italian place that's like family style? What is it called?
Where's that?
It's everywhere across the country. It's a chain.
You talk about Fazoli's?
No. Sit down, family style. They serve you. Y'all know what I'm talking about.
Pizza King?
No, it's not a pizza place.
Okay.
It's an Italian place.
Oh.
Y'all know what I'm talking about? No, not Baciano's. Family style, where the meatballs are like the size of your head.
Oh, is it downtown?
Yeah, there's probably one downtown. I think there's one over by Allisonville too.
Oh, I don't go over there that much.
There's probably one downtown. At any rate, they have their garlic bread comes out and it's like the size of a pizza because it's served family style. Right. Everything is family style. It was like $20 for a dish. You can't order something just for yourself.
No.
Or $30 for, whatever. The whole top of it is covered with no, not Olive Garden either. Those are single portions, even though they're huge, they're still single portions. But the whole top of it is covered with slivered garlic. It's completely covered
That's
in slivered garlic.
too much.
Why am I not thinking of the you guys I know? Buca de Beppo.
Buca.
Bucas.
They do have.
I'm
good
like, why
food.
am I not coming up with this?
Buca's good.
Have you had their garlic bread?
Yes.
And it's completely covered with garlic.
It's good,
It's very good.
but I can only eat like one piece of it.
Of course, anybody can only eat like one piece of it.
But it is good. Yeah.
Jamie and I went there once. We brought friends and we sat in the table in the kitchen. We reserved the table in the kitchen, and we sat in. This was back in Minneapolis,
Okay.
and we ended up getting the sous chef drunk because we kept slipping him wine.
Sure.
And he kept taking it, and then he ordered us. He kept bringing us little samples of things to eat.
Oh, yeah, that's always nice.
Like, hey. And then he ordered us a whole carafe of limoncello. Yeah, we were. If you ever want to have a good time, go and eat inside the kitchen at Buca de Beppo.
Yeah.
It's a blast.
Yeah, their food is good. I think
It's really good, but
yeah.
it's family style. Like
it is.
Like you order a thing of spaghetti and meatballs, you better have 5 people.
10.
Yeah, at least 5.
Yeah.
Well, and then it would never fail with that time when we went with friends. So there was 4 of us. They had never been there. Jamie and I had only been there a few times at that point. And I still think we ordered 2 or 3 things. And then the chef was bringing us samples of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
We had so much food.
Oh my god!
And then they sent us home with somebody else's food. That time they sent us with somebody else's, so somebody else got our leftover food.
And you got their leftovers.
And we got their leftovers.
Was it good?
No, it was something that I wouldn't have ever ordered. I can't remember what it was, but
Okay.
I called them and I said, "We didn't get our food last night. We got somebody else's food." So then they gave us a gift certificate.
Well, that's even better.
Yeah. Yeah. That's my story for this week. I don't really have anything else.
Me either.
Hope
Deb's having a good time. I'm sure she is.
I'm sure she is. I'm sure she is. Maybe we'll have Deb back this weekend. We can hear this coming weekend, and we can hear all of her tales.
Yeah.
All of her tales of exploration.
Yes.
All the rocks in the sea that she went and visited.
And she'll have plenty, which will be good.
Yeah. Is this one that she's done before? I'm not sure if this is. I know a few of the rocks in the ocean that she has stopped at, and she sent us pictures. She's been there before.
Yeah.
Just a notification. Always does. There's so many notifications now, I don't even pay attention to them. You guys have that?
All the time. I turn mine off so I don't have to listen to the.
Well,
then I'll go in there and delete.
I want mine on so that I can make sure I don't miss
an order.
An order.
Sure.
I don't want to miss an order.
But I don't have to worry about that part of it.
No, right.
So
I try to turn off notifications in the actual thing itself that's giving me a notification.
Okay.
If I don't want the notification, but I'm kind of getting a little to the point where technology is going faster than my brain can handle. So some of them I'm just
my
like,
brain never
I don't know.
I mean, the only thing I know how to do on the computer is get into my bank account. That's all I care about.
Yeah. By the way, speaking of technology, how is the volume?
Yeah.
How is the sound? Is it going in and out and in and out, or is it pretty consistent? Can any of you guys tell me?
Yeah.
Tell us.
When I get home, it's back.
Yeah. Yeah. Other than that, we're going to let you guys go.
Yeah.
Have a good week. And we will.
The
sound is good. Okay.
Good. Oh,
awesome.
Thanks. Great.
The last couple of times I got notifications from some people that it was going in and out and in and out. So I'm glad Walter here is clearing that up.
Job.
He's doing his job. That's good. Okay. You guys have a good week.
Yep. We'll see you later.
We'll see you hopefully next weekend.
Yep.
Talk to you later.
Bye.
Bye.
There you